Hello and welcome to the European Parliament here in Strasbourg for the first session after the summer break. The week has begun well with the removal from the agenda of a debate on the EU's tobacco directive, which would have seen the possible reclassification of e-cigarettes as medicinal products, a highly unpopular proposal and one which has attracted a great deal of attention. I will be voting against this when it comes back to the Parliament. Controversy surrounding the directive has also stirred up debate about the influence of tobacco lobby in Brussels. This is an issue that comes up time and time again, and several times the integrity of some MEPs has been called into question, with one Austrian MEP recently being given a jail sentence for taking bribes. The vote on the directive is scheduled for October the 8th, but there are likely to be attempts to postpone it until the next Parliament. Syria is to be debated following a statement on Wednesday afternoon by Cathy Ashton. Predictably, the Communists, the GUI, are opposed to military intervention, as are the Socialist Social Democrat group, which predicts more refugees in the wake of any such intervention. The EPP have condemned Russia and China for their failures in the region. The Liberal Democrat group, ALDE, appears resigned to military action, but emphasises the need for unanimity. The Greens have made no comment as yet, and there will be votes on resolutions concerning both countries on Thursday. The banking union will be voted on, and all the major political groups have expressed support. This is likely to give the European Central Bank supervisory powers over Europe's 6,000 banks, and I'm concerned that this is another step to the undermining of the independence of the City of London. I will not support that, of course. Mortgages are an issue in Strasbourg this week, with calls to make legislation on credit and EU competence. Again, the importance to our UK economy of our financial institutions can never be overstated, so I will not be supporting this proposal. The State of Union address on Wednesday is likely to be President Barroso's last such performance. Many, myself included, are sceptical about what the completion of the single market and banking union will actually achieve. The failings of the External Action Service inevitably confront the former Maoist Barroso, and his State of Union addresses are always a shade uncomfortable for him. Youth unemployment is on the agenda again. This debate has been led by the left, which many see as a hindrance, with calls for more socialist measures to be taken. Most MEPs are agreed that the need for better training initiatives, but different educational employment practices and different cultural characteristics mean that the issue should be addressed at a national level and not by the European Union. Biofuels will be voted on Wednesday. There is a strong lobby against the use of food for fuel at a time when hunger remains an issue, and the drive for production in developing economies has also led to resurgence in deforestation. The environmental cost and the inappropriate use of food for fuel will impact on the most vulnerable members of society. In those developing nations, the poor, women and children, it is time to rethink the EU's position on biofuels. The Miranda case remains an issue for conspiracy theorists and the left, and it's a catalyst for anti-US sentiment. However, the issue of surveillance of individuals and exchange of personal information is a concern to all of us who value our freedoms, our rights, and our democratic institutions.